Hi there, this is pivot tables in 3 minutes or less. So first off, you need to start out with a spreadsheet. Noticed here I have a relatively small data set, but it's okay. For a demonstration, it's not necessary. So there's actually a total of 7 columns here. So these are relatively important, so please pay attention to what I have here. And to start it up, you have to click on Insert, Pivot Table. This is where you can find it on the ribbon interface for the test range file. Okay, gotta select something first. There we go. So now it's gonna detect that there's a table here. So table 1 is what it's called, so just leave it at that. You're not looking at some external data source, so don't worry about that. And for the worksheet, we're gonna put it into a new worksheet as opposed to putting it here, but although that could be done as well. So click on that, and boom, we have the pivot table wizard here. Spreadsheet's still down here, but don't worry about that. We're not going to touch it anymore. The actual fields is up here, top right. So you split drag these into the areas here. There's a total of 4 rows, values, columns, and filters. So let's start off with putting this into rows, and then revenue into values. So as you can see here, this column right here basically summarizes the revenue for each of the independent reps. So effectively, this makes it a lot easier than putting a formula or using sorting on a normal worksheet. There's also more that you can do here. This is just something that's really basic, but if I were to add in more things into the areas, it complicates the table, which is why the pivot table is handy and useful. So we can put the units here as well. Oh, that's not that useful. Oops. Flavor. This is flavor. Bring that down here, you can see now there's a breakdown of where the money is coming from. So as you can see, Howard is basically making that 536 bucks through green tea and vanilla ice cream. By the way, it's ice cream. And then there's region. You can put that under filter, and then from here you get sorting thing. You can sort it out and just show only certain regions. So that could be handy for someone who is working as a marketing manager or just a manager in general, or they could be put in here as well. So there's 2 filters. Not only is there order date, but also region. Of course, you can also move these fields into different area as well. There's also a columns as well, and this one tends to be quite handy for. Well, this was making it a little too complex here, but you get the idea. If someone wants to distinguish what is happening here, this will work out as well. But we're gonna keep things simple and just do one more. Okay, so let's get rid of rep, and you can see the flavor, food region here. So this can also figure out which region is making the monies. Rep could be pulled down here. Did that already. Flavor. Anyways, you get the point here. So to summarize, pivot table is really handy to summarize and make sense of the data. Sometimes when you have a whole set of numbers and values, it's too complex. You don't know what's going on. But pivot table quickly makes sense of all these numbers and sorts it out for you into a little report. So it's super awesome. Alright, so hope that you guys had fun. Have a good day.